Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. We're continuing to grow our empire as much as we can. We haven't found any new major empires yet, so we've got some space to expand for the moment. We'll take advantage of that as much as we can. Star patterns. The latest sensory readings from Boybos showed the star pulsating regularly, but when the crew on ISS Acuity arrived on site, there was no evidence to support this data. While most of the crew are in agreement that the anomaly was caused by sensory malfunction, Science Officer Dolores Rosario discards this theory. Dolores Rosario claims to have discovered similar pulsating energy emissions patterns elsewhere, and now fears that something strange is happening to the galaxy's stars. They have charted the course to the nearest affected star. We must get to the bottom of this. It was a malfunction, which would give us a little bit of influence. But you know what? I like it. Let's get to the bottom of this. Situation log updated. Alright, so everybody's still doing something, so we'll go look at some more of those situation logs here soon. How much longer do we have? Oh, we have a long ways on that one. While conducting their survey of Xferi 4, the ISS Nomad detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bays is still working condition. Science Officer Jose Alvarez is confident that the power can be restored to the shipyard, but it would be a significant project. Okay.
Situation log updated.
That's cool. Have to get a construction ship in orbit. Alright, so system survey is done up here. We do have another possible planet. Pretty large planet at that. I think I'm just going to have you continue to do some more surveys while our other guy will probably do some of the anomaly checks as he goes. Speaking of anomalies, that's a level 6 anomaly. Don't we have another level 4 somewhere? We have one way up here. You know what? Let's go ahead and research the anomaly nest. It's going to take you a while to get there, but I'd like to research some of those. I think that's going to be cool.
Construction complete.
Alright, construction ship is here. I think setting up the mining stations first and foremost is a great idea. Get some more alloys coming in and stuff like that. We're still positive on everything, so I think we're in a good place. Oh, we do have enough to go ahead and finish you off for the moment. Finish reinforcing you. We'll want to bring our construction ship back over here to kind of fill in some more of these things at some point. And again, might not be a bad idea to get another construction ship going somewhere. There's probably a lot of things that, you know... Although at some point you do just run out of stuff, I think. Construction completed, so that's our 20th ship. So it does hit us at our naval capacity. We could continue to grow the fleet itself at increased cost, which we may want to do, especially if we want to come over here and deal with these things, whatever they may be. Those might be the crystalline things. Maybe we don't know that they're crystalline until we finish the research. That's a possibility. I do think after this, we will come back over here and put a thing here just to kind of close up our borders a bit. Oh, hello. It does tell us that... Oh, it's not enough housing. Unemployed pups and not enough housing. Perfect. I was hoping it would. I do need to keep a better eye on that type of thing, obviously. So, unemployment and not enough housing. So we do need to build something that's going to get us some sort of housing. This does give us 5 housing. Does any of these other ones? That one gives us 2 housing, 2 housing, and 2 housing. So all of these give us some housing. This one obviously gives us more. Anything special about this world that we would want to take advantage of? Currently not happy. Anything that would increase happiness? Probably not. Probably maybe some buildings and stuff, which we can't do right this second. I mean, I like the idea of trade stuff. More food, though, of course, potentially, in theory, gives us more population growth. Feels like this would be a good thing to build. Because, again, I'm assuming more food. Again, it's more growth. Sure, let's build this. Let you grow a little bit more. That gives you that housing. We do still have a building slot available there, but I think we are okay for the moment because we don't have a population to populate any buildings that we build. Nope, you are here. So, how about you come over here and colonize the planet? Sure, we'll just leave it the name. Don't have any particular, I don't know, naming convention that I'm worried about. I mean, sometimes you can come up with some creative names for things, but for now, I think we're okay. This one's routine. It does have a longer research time. Why is that? Oh, routine means it's a level 5. Okay, I get it. But I think she's actually capped out on her stuff anyway. Sure, why not? We'll research it. It'll take us a little bit longer, but I think that's going to be okay. Alright, so colony ship's doing its thing. Everything else is moving along just fine. We're building stuff here. So far, so good. We're actually not making any more consumer goods. Interesting. So that is definitely something we will want to address soon. Probably with one of our new buildings. In fact, why don't we come over here? What would get us? Is there anything here that would give us more consumer goods? Well, looks like a civilian industry would get us more consumer goods. Anything else? I mean, obviously, we'd like to get a temple, you know, on our planets and stuff, because that is just one of our special things that we have. Yeah, why not? Let's pop this down. Feels like it's a need that we have right now, and we have an open building slot. Sounds like a good idea. It might not be, but it sounds good. That's my reasoning. Construct ship, science ship. Everybody's doing something at the moment. Again, we could continue to advance our strike force a bit. We do have a little bit of a cushion on energy credits, so the fact that it would cost a little bit more is not too bad. I mean, it's all just Corvettes right now, so pretty basic fleet in general. That's tempting. It's tempting to swing over here and do something, but you know, we'll hold off. It's not like we have to rush anything. We don't need this system right now. They're not advancing on us or anything like that. So I think moving over there, I don't know if it really is a benefit to us at the moment. Sorry, I was muted for a second there. The very geological structure of, however you say that, 7 is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Dolores Rosario assures us is a tectonic process as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest is to the survivors of the new Brittany is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless, chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable, is theoretically possible. Dolores estimates that an additional 200 energy credits, which we have, will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. Just study its natural processes, which does give us some more science, or spend the credits, and we have a 50-50 chance of, you know, this succeeding. I don't know, why not? Sounds cool. Science Officer Dolores Rosario reports that the planet can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase of its cycle, lasting a couple of months. This Rosario believes that miniaturized explosive charges delivered to the planet's crust and strategic irradiation of the atmosphere during this time will halt its tumultuous changes and stabilize it in a form somewhat more suitable for sustaining life. So we do have a special project for that. Kind of cool. It is a timed project. How do we not have a science ship in orbit? I guess you're just not in orbit currently. So just do the research project there. Why not? Let's do it. That sounds fun. So that does start that, right? Yeah, so she's going to do it. Finish. Oh, it actually finishes fast.
Special project complete.
Tactical terraforming successful, which does just turn it into an arid world, but technically, you know, technically habitable, and I think we get some more technologies later on that will boost that up even more. Science Officer Rosario is proud to report that the planet can now be reclassified as an arid rather than barren planet. This grand experiment has greatly enriched the survivors' sciences. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good. That was well worth it. And you are currently not doing anything. Let's finish surveying the system here. That looks good. You're almost to the Brune Singularity to help investigate that. How's our colonization going? Not too bad. Did just finish construction. I'm assuming, obviously, until people actually work in this consumer goods area, we will not actually get any consumer goods from that. Oh, it's not finished. That was the other thing that's finished. Never mind. That was the one over here on Xferi Prime, which we were doing a farm. Which does mean we are now we have the population working that, and we're growing still. I mean, so far so good. We're up to 85 on our military power, which, yeah, it's enough for now. Again, we're just right at our cap. I don't know if there's any specific need to go above that and cost us more money right now. Everything, you know, is progressing along just fine. Other than consumer goods, we definitely want to get that back in positive, which that will happen once this finishes here, presumably. In fact, if we need to, we can. I'm assuming we can prioritize that building to be worked so that people work that over other buildings. Gray goo. After detailed analysis, Alvarez has discovered that the strange metallic substance coating the surface of Brune Singularity 2 in fact comprises of billions upon billions of nanites. These nanites are microscopic, self-replicating micromachines, perhaps created by a past civilization for some unknown purpose. The volume and density of this nanite sludge is remarkable. Adding billions of tons of mass to the underlying planet, it would appear these tiny self-replicators entered a state of runaway reproduction at some point in the past, engulfing the planet and everything on it. In studying the nanites, the crew has made some exciting new findings that will undoubtedly aid us in our own research. Assembly patterns.
Research complete.
That's cool. This which gives us planet build speed 25%. Oh wow, that's really cool. I guess that just automatically finished. We're already researching something else anyway. He's currently busy with the crystalline pacification, which I'm assuming is still trucking line. It's taking a little while. I mean, it's pretty expensive, actually, all things considered. Maybe I should have waited until we had a bit better science in that area, but whatever. We'll go with it for now. Okay, you are done. Now, are you as... I guess you can get up one more skill level. So before we go after this one over here, I will probably figure out a way to get you that extra skill level. What was I looking for? I want to look for... What's construction ship? This one must have a science ship available. So... Go to... Where was this at? Where was this? Or was that just wherever? Okay, yeah, that's way up there. Temple of Unity. Where's this one at? Oh, that was way over there. So maybe not that one right at the moment. Precursors. Erasure artifacts recovered. So anyway, most of these are fine for the moment. I think I'm going to stop tracking this for now. If we do anything, we might do that one first because it's obviously a little bit closer. So in the meantime, what do we want to do with you? We need to get you a little bit more experience. Why don't you just come up here and survey that, see if we can get you a little bit more experience, and then I'll feel a little bit better about doing the level 6 one over here. Still going fast. I could probably go a little bit faster for now. Why not? Oh, hello. Okay, we did run away from that. That one we might actually be able to go attack. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the blah 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 system. These strange objects have been flagged as gamma aliens. Interesting. So we do have an opportunity to investigate those guys. Did we finish all the surveys here? I think we did. So how about we come up here and survey that system?
System survey complete.
Alright, we are back to getting some consumer goods because our building finished over there. That is good to see. System survey is completed, so also our construction ship has done his thing here. Let's go ahead and build the research thing before we move along. And I think the next thing we will do is to put an outpost here. Although presumably this will eventually grow, or does it? I actually don't know if the borders grow automatically or not. I don't remember. Geothermal fracking. Very cool. Might not be a bad idea. Just go ahead and start working on some of these other things. But again, I feel like we're not in danger yet. So I'm kind of tempted to continue to work on our infrastructure, honestly. There's an Arctic world. Science ship over here is done. Let's come over here and survey that system. And we'll make our way over to this thing. So you are currently at Arrested Development, so you cannot get any better than level 4. It's a shame, but, you know, it's not too bad. Oh, you did... Oh, this is a different person. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so everything's positive again. Influence is, you know, not super fast, but I guess it's as fast as it's going to be. There's nothing negative against it right now. Same thing with Unity.
Evading hostile fleet.
Alright, so we're evading hostile fleet again. This one's Alvarez. This one's a hard one. Level 8. Wow. Alright, we'll leave it be for now. You are evading a hostile fleet here. Gamma aliens, which... Okay, that's good to run away from them. Those are only 560s. I actually might go ahead and send our fleet over there. Because why not? We got nothing else to do with them at the moment. How about you guys come over here and deal with that so we can at least go explore this thing. Because that would be kind of fun. That doesn't mean I don't have anything currently being worked on by my science ship. But you know what? Just stay close. That's okay. Alright, construction completed. Construction ship. I am going to go ahead and have you come back over here. Build the outpost. Or the starbase, whatever. Just to kind of close up our borders. Make sure we have this very important path opened up. Research completed. Biodiversity studies gives us a little bit more society research from our researchers, which I don't know how many of those we actually have at the moment, but presumably we'll have some eventually. I like more food from farmers. I feel like that one actually could be good for growth and things, which sounds important. Oh, both our science ships are currently not doing anything. Are you not? Are you really not? Oh, we can research that, but let's come over here and survey that system. That one's very difficult. I mean, we could do it, but it would take us a while. I don't know if we have to hurry, necessarily. Right, what's our...
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. Oh, this one's easy. This one we can go ahead and research. Why not? Here comes our fleet.
Colony established.
Ah, there we go. New colony. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's anything we need to do right this second, but just everybody's happy. We're trucking along. Once we get some more population, which we are growing, we will be fine. And I think, you know, maybe we can start doing more colonies at this point. We do have enough. We have a lot of alloys actually at the moment. Why not? Maybe there's just a reason not to, but oh, we actually lack enough housing for everybody here. So on that note, let us figure out a good way to get some more housing. Could do some more agriculture stuff, minor jobs. Let's do one city district, just because it will give us a big chunk of housing, and then we kind of go from there. What? Oh, we can also give you guys some governors and
The
things.
Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Can we create some more guys? This one would reduce building costs, district costs, and planet build speed. Clear blocker time. This is also reducing stuff. I mean, it only costs us a little bit of energy right now, which we have. I don't know if there's any reason not to do this. I do think it might be a good idea for us. Can we cancel this? And then rebuild it because this guy just gave us a discount, presumably. Come back here. Yeah, because it's normally 500. This one give us a 10% discount. It's not much, but we might as well. We're there. We just started working on it. Is there any reason not to give all these guys a governor? Maybe there is, but I kind of... Oh, no, you're governing the entire... what am I trying to say? The entire... Wow, words are hard. It is... What are these called? These are... 1 second. It's not expansion planner I'm looking for. It is... Sectors. That's what I'm looking for. So you're governing our other sector, which is a bigger sector. How do we see...
It will be automatically organized into sectors, which are vital to administering larger empires.
All right, sectors can be given resources, things like that. That sounds good. So we can come over here to this sector and say, we want you to be balance focused, production focused, etc., etc. But for now, I think we're okay. You transfer resources, things like that at some point. Create a vassal. I mean, I don't think we need to do anything yet. But, like, how do we see the division of sectors? I mean, obviously I see New Brittany here now, and I see the City of Prime as a sector name. I was seeing that as the name of the planet, but it's actually the name of the sector as well. How do I, like, see the actual sector differences? I guess I don't know. But that is, all of these three are currently in a separate sector, which is interesting. And they all have that one governor, which is decreasing build costs. Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Trebelor 4. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. All right, a little bit of science there. So we have established that colony. And our guys are about to get over here to start doing this battle. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and pause on that little tiny cliffhanger. Not like it's much of a cliffhanger. I'm not too worried about this battle here, I don't think. But we'll go ahead and pause there, put a cut in there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time as we attack some aliens and go after some more surveys and things. Thank you, and goodbye.